Hey, what's going on, everybody? FullFrontage here today, bringing y'all a Clash mini video. And in today's video, the update is here. It is available in the App Store and the Play Store, so make sure you go download it and check it out. We have the news section. We have some quests. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's mini chest. Okay, I thought it was a hero chest. I was like, whoa. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to give our 100% honest thoughts on the update while I play some games with this Royal Champion deck, and I gotta say, I do like this deck a lot. So I do have a clan, Team Liquid. It is currently full, 20 people already filled in. We already have the raids done for today, and we're going to talk a little bit about my thoughts on the update and what I'm thinking, and feel free to share your thoughts as well in the comment section below as we kind of just run through some things. So first part is the balance changes. I gotta say, the balance changes, the team did a really good job with the balance changes. I think this just kind of like shows for the future of like how much good quality content we're going to be getting through balance changes. Meta is going to be changing up and everything like that, so that'll be really exciting to see. So hats off to Fang and the team for the balance changes, because that was just incredible. Next up, a lot of people were saying it was weird that we were getting like the season 2 is actually starting in 3 days and some odd hours. There's a countdown in game. Some people were like, we don't get like the major part of the update and blah blah blah, but we still get clans. I actually kind of like the idea, especially because there wasn't a countdown in game, that with this specific update they did not just release an update and say, oh, here's a new season, all your minis are getting reset. So that part I'm okay with, perfectly fine with that. I think it was probably for the better that they didn't just launch the new season right away. So good thought on the team to think of people who maybe don't follow the sneak peeks on YouTube and just play the game and say, oh, the season's ending soon, and then, you know, read the news, all that stuff. So news tab, amazing. Kind of splitting up the update, really good idea. Next, what I want to talk about is clans. So I love clans, don't get me wrong, but there's a couple things that I would like to see. And this is a beta, this is the first iteration of clans, so I'm perfectly fine with how they implemented it. This is more so just like what I think needs to be done for the future to just improve clans on their own. So it's a very bare bones structure for clans, and it's probably going to be pretty underwhelming for people. So I would say the community reception of it is good because clans are here, but it's not the best that it could be. And I mean, the team knows that like this is nowhere near the final iteration of clans. I don't think the team thinks that clans are perfect. I'm sure there's tons of things that the team wants to do, so definitely keep that in mind as we're going over things. But as a leader of a clan, when someone requests to join, you cannot see how many trophies they have. That's a big thing. You have to accept them. Like, I accepted somebody, saw they had like 40 trophies, and then I just kicked them because I was like, that's like, we need higher active level people to take down raids. So that was one thing, is being able to do that, but that'll probably come when they introduce like player profiles and everything like that. Because if you go to leaderboards right now, you can't click on somebody's name on the leaderboards and see what they're rocking. You know, you can't see what their profile is. So I assume that will be fixed once player profiles get introduced, and that's perfectly fine. Next thing that I want to talk about is the raids. I think the rewards are fine, but my biggest caveat with the raids is, so I started a raid last night. So when joined the clan, somebody started a raid. I think only leaders and co-leaders should be able to start raids, because then I started a raid because I was like, well, I want to make sure I get content for it. And like, if everybody joins in on a raid and then I'm the only one left out, I'm doing a raid all by myself. So I was like, okay, so I need to join in the raid. So I created a raid, and then after that part of it, I created the raid, then somebody else created the raid. So there were 3 raids up with only 20 people. You can have 10 people in a raid, 3 raids up. One of the raid groups is not gonna do well. So that's where only leaders and co-leaders should be able to make raids. so that way it just doesn't overload everything, and then some people in your clan are not going to be able to get the rewards, and it's going to be pretty feels bad for those people if they're not able to participate. Talking about participating, the next big thing is, so I fell asleep, created the raid, fell asleep, woke up, the raid was done. I had gotten 1 gem and 1 hero, and I was not able to create any content. I created the raid, I did 1 battle, and that was it. So I was like, okay, and because I created the raid, I now can't do a raid battle for another 1 day and 12 hours because that's when I created the raid, or 13 hours, whatever it is, at the time I'm recording this video. So that's a real feels bad, is that like, for me, it's fine because like, whatever, but for like the general population, if you're in a raid battle, like if your clan starts a raid battle, you see it, you join in, you're like, great, I'm gonna get some attacks later in after work. Everybody just grinds it. You hop on, raid boss is complete. You get like no rewards, right? Because you were at work, you weren't able to play at the time. So the raid structure needs a super rework, and hopefully they do this before the next update, because it's gonna be a real feels bad. Because I think what they need to do is, so the boss has 1,000 health. To have like coordination of strategy and everything like that, what could happen is you have some lower level players, right? And you have some higher level players. You have the lower level players do their attacks first. Have the people with level 10 heroes, like level 8 to 10 heroes, go on the later side, so when the lava golem is higher level, you're actually getting good value. And also on top of that, so that's just like the coordination part, but how do you get to that point is I feel like there needs to be a cap on how many points a individual player can earn. If there's 1,000 health on the lava golem, and there's 10 people who can participate in a raid, then everybody's cap should be 100. Everybody should be at maximum get 100 points, so that way everybody who's participating in that raid and completes all of their matches get the full rewards if the raid boss is defeated. If you have 9 people complete their things and 1 person only does 50 and they don't finish out the raid boss, then all 10 of the people participating, they don't get the full rewards. Everybody's mad at the person who didn't carry their weight. They probably get the boot or get a stern talking to, and then you move on and go to the next one. But it's a super feels bad that like, I was like, oh, I don't want to miss out on an opportunity, so I created the raid, fell asleep, woke up, the raid was done, I got no rewards, and now I have to wait another 2 days so I can get content on raid bosses. So, like, that's just my personal opinion, but on somebody who's just a generic player, if somebody wakes up, their clan starts a raid, they go to work, they come back, the raid is done, they get no rewards. That's really a feels bad. Like, you wanted to be able to participate in that, so there's a huge flaw with the raid boss system. I really like the idea, like the raid boss is a great idea, but the system is just so flawed right now, and I really hope it's fixed before like season 3, right? And hopefully season 3 isn't 4 months away. I think the team wants to get into a cycle where it's like 2 months per season. So those are just like my honest thoughts on how I feel like initial day 1 playing the update. I'm perfectly fine with having to wait to unlock the new minis, the new hero, give that season an extra time. That's perfectly fine. It also gives us a good amount of time to... I like the idea of implementing balance changes before a new season starts, right? Because one of the things that you can do is like familiarize yourself, especially where ladder doesn't matter too much right now. Like in Clash Royale, it makes sense to have balance changes when the new season starts, but like for this first part, I did like the idea that they kind of spaced it out a little bit. So that I'm perfectly fine with. Clans, amazing. Hopefully they get improvements, player profiles being added in, clan management, make it easier. And then raids, I think there's a ton of flaws that need to just be worked through. So hopefully the team takes that into consideration and fixes it. And let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you agree with this? Do you think I'm overreacting? Like, I want to hear your honest thoughts as well in the comment section below. But those are the biggest concerns I have. Update, all in all, amazing, fantastic. The content that was added in is great. Love the direction that the game is going in. So that, A+. I love it. But after, like, seeing, like, playing through, having my Clan Wars experience, I'm sure some of you watching this video might have had a similar experience where your clan started a raid, you joined in, you weren't able to get your matches in, they finished the raid, you get absolutely no rewards. It's terrible. Like, it's a feels bad experience. So that's how I'm looking at it. But all in all, content in the update, A+. Love it, love it. So we're gonna finish out this battle. We're gonna wrap up the video. This was a little bit of a longer video, so I do apologize in advance. But if you stuck through to the end, please make sure you leave your honest thoughts as well. I would love to see what the community thinks about the update. Do you agree with me about the raid bosses? What other things would you like to see implemented into the game as well? Oh, also, one other small quality of life change that is probably later on. A lot of people in clans ask about decks for, like, doing raid bosses, playing regular battles. Allow us to share some deck ideas. Maybe that comes with emotes, where people can just put the emotes of the, like, the hero, the mini icons of whatever it is, like at the far left of the energy bar, like, allow us to put mini icons and be like, use this deck. But that's like a way further quality of life change. I'd much rather them focus onto the lava golem, because the rewards are fine, but I have a day and 13 hours left, and I have no content on the lava golem. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to turn that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.